Do you ever feel like your mind never stops, even when your body is still? You wake up, check your phone, answer emails, scroll through feeds, plan your day, and before you know it, hours have passed without a single quiet moment. Modern life has trained your brain to believe that doing nothing is lazy, that stillness is wasted time. But what if the opposite is true? What if the most productive, creative, and focused version of yourself emerges not from constant action, but from moments of true stillness? In this video, we're going to explore why your brain needs quiet, why doing nothing is essential for mental clarity, emotional balance, and creativity, and how to practice it without guilt. You'll learn how to slow down in a world that never stops, how to give your mind the space it craves, and how to reclaim your energy, focus, and peace simply by allowing yourself to pause. For the next few minutes, let's step away from the noise together. Take a deep breath and discover the art of doing nothing. Because sometimes, the most powerful action is no action at all. Chapter 1. Why doing nothing feels strange in a world that constantly glorifies productivity. Doing nothing can feel uncomfortable, even wrong. From a young age, we are taught that staying busy equals success, that every minute must be filled with action or achievement. When we try to pause, our minds often protest. Thoughts swirl, guilt creeps in, and the idea of being idle feels like laziness. But the discomfort is not a sign that stillness is bad. It's a sign that your brain is out of practice. Modern life has trained our minds to crave constant stimulation. So when Tereus, nothing to do, it panics. The truth is, this strangeness is temporary. Once you allow yourself to experience real stillness, the initial anxiety fades, and you begin to notice the subtle benefits. Doing nothing is not a waste of time. It has a necessary space for your brain to reset, process emotions, and recharge. Understanding that stillness is purposeful rather than lazy is the first step in embracing it as a mental practice. Chapter 2. What happens in the brain during stillness when you allow your mind to rest? Something remarkable happens inside your brain. Neuroscience shows that periods of stillness activate the default mode network, the area responsible for introspection, creativity, and memory consolidation. During these moments, your brain organizes thoughts, solves problems, and strengthens neural connections without conscious effort. It's like decluttering a messy room. When nothing external is demanding attention, the mind sorts through what matters and what doesn't. Emotional regulation improves, too, because your brain can process feelings without constant interruption. Doing nothing also reduces stress hormones, giving your nervous system a chance to calm down. Many of the greatest ideas, insights, and moments of clarity happen not during busy work, but during quiet reflection, a shower, a slow walk, or simply sitting in stillness. Your mind is hardwired to benefit from these pauses. Stillness isn't wasted time. It's essential for a cognitive and emotional health. Chapter 3. The benefits of regular mental pauses. Making space for stillness has profound effects on your daily life. First, it reduces stress and anxiety because your mind finally has room to process thoughts without constant input. Focus and concentration improve as your brain learns to operate with clarity rather than distraction. Emotional resilience grows, helping you respond calmly instead of reacting impulsively. Energy levels rise naturally because mental clutter consumes far more resources than we realize. Even creativity is enhanced. New ideas and solutions often surface during quiet moments, when the mind is free to explore connections it would normally ignore. By practicing stillness regularly, you give your brain the time it needs to recharge and organize itself. These benefits accumulate over time, making daily life feel lighter, calmer, and more intentional. Stillness isn't passive. It's a powerful tool that strengthens your mental, emotional, and creative capacity. Chapter 4. How to do nothing effectively. Doing nothing effectively isn't simply sitting and staring blankly. It's a mindful practice that allows your mind to rest without guilt. Start by giving yourself permission to pause, silence notifications, step away from screens, and remove external distractions. Engage in quiet activities like a slow walk, gentle stretching, or simply sitting in nature, paying attention to your senses without judgment. Mindful breathing is another simple technique. Inhale deeply, Hold for a moment and exhale slowly, noticing the rhythm of your body. Journaling or free writing can also help by transferring thoughts out of your head, creating mental space. Overcoming the initial restlessness is part of the process. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to enjoy quiet without feeling anxious or lazy. Remember, the goal isn't to stop thinking entirely, but to give your mind a chance to process, reorganize, and recharge. By doing nothing intentionally, you allow your brain to reset, which makes everything else in life more focused, calm, and clear. Chapter 5: Integrating Stillness into a Busy Life. Integrating stillness into a hectic schedule doesn't require hours of meditation or retreat. Start small. Take micropauses throughout your day. A minute of mindful breathing before answering emails. A short walk outside without your phone, or simply noticing your surroundings while waiting. Establish morning and evening routines that include quiet moments to reflect or simply breathe. Create boundaries with technology, turning off notifications or setting device-free periods. Even mindful waiting, like standing in line or commuting, can become a space for mental reset. The key is consistency. Over time, these small pauses accumulate, building a quieter inner life that balances the noise of daily responsibilities. With regular practice, stillness becomes second nature, allowing you to maintain focus, creativity, and emotional stability, even in the midst of a busy, noisy world. Life will still demand attention, but your mind will no longer feel overwhelmed. It will feel calm, organized, and refreshed. Before you leave, take a deep breath and notice the quiet within. Doing nothing isn't laziness. It's a gift you give your mind. In a world that constantly demands attention, stillness allows your brain to recharge, organize, and gain clarity. Every pause, every mindful moment, strengthens focus, creativity, and emotional balance. Your mind deserves this space, even if the world seems urgent and loud. Remember, clarity, energy, and calm don't come from doing more. They come from allowing yourself to simply be. Practice stillness, even for a few minutes each day, and you'll notice how life feels lighter. Thoughts become clearer, and your inner peace grows. The art of doing nothing is not about escaping life. It is about giving your mind the space it needs to thrive. Take one last deep breath and let the calm stay with you.